This is terrible, by the way. This chord progression, what the hell is this? You need to change it. This just doesn't sound right. I like this chord though. It's so sad. It is sad. Sorry, we're a little bouncy right now, Vortex. Not only are we driving on the interstate in this little dinky car, but this little dinky car, aka Fiona, has no suspension. We don't need suspension, we don't need suspension, we don't need suspension. Suspension is for pansies. I like to take risks, so yes I do. I find it really boring the way that people live, don't you? Man, I would hate to be the majority. That's hard to say. Majority? Majority. Why is this hard? I would hate to be the majority of human beings. Call themselves human beings. I would hate to be the majority of people. Call themselves people. Are they even people? I don't think so. All they do is stare at a phone. Do everything that the people on the phone do. Buy everything that the people on the phone tell them to buy into. Man, I would hate to be you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. I could do this all day, I could do this all night, I could do this every afternoon, that's right. Ha 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 ha, the joke is you, the joke is you. Majority. The majority. The majority. I think I'm saying it right. Majority. Not majority. Majority. What the fuck, man? Is so cool, way cooler than everyone else that thinks they're cool because they do what they're told to. How boring you must be to not question anything, but I can't judge you for that. You live in America after all. And they'll make you look like you're some kind of terrorist if you question it, and I'll take it. I will. I'll fucking take it. You see, my fucking conspiracy theorist slash terrorist joke, you know, that didn't work tonight. I'm so bummed. Like, all the stuff that I fucking like, the stuff that I think is so funny and so great, you know, the crowd hates that shit. Oh, cause they don't vibe. I guess they don't agree with you. Like, it's one of those things where, like, they have to agree with you to find it funny, you know what I mean? Yeah. It is also delivery, though. I think that the way that you say it on this channel versus the way you say it on stage is completely different, as you said. Yeah. Yeah, man. Dude, I can already see myself passing out on that floor. I can already visualize that in my head right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate vision, I gotta say. Like, it doesn't matter how much coffee I drink. It really doesn't. Because when you're tired, you're tired. And it doesn't matter what you do to fight that. You know? Anyway. I was gonna say something, but I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah. This is funny. There was some dude tonight that was making fun of Trump supporters. And it's just funny because, like, you're still making fun of Trump supporters. I mean, I guess Trump supporters still exist, which I don't understand. Mainly because he's so lackluster compared to, like, how he was in 2016. Like, he's so fucking lame. Also, he didn't do a lot of the stuff that he said he was going to do. And also, he's working for the elite. And I can't believe that people still can't see that. But anyway, yeah, this dude was like, talking about how, like, Trump supporters are, like, essentially retarded or something like that. I mean, I actually laughed at it. Because I was like, you know, that is somewhat true. But, like, what's so funny about a lot of stuff that people say is, like, I laugh at it because I look at the joke, like, completely different. So it's like somebody might write the joke for a certain reason, but I look at it from another angle and it's funny. But I was thinking to myself, like, when he was up there doing this joke or this bit or whatever the fuck, I was like, man, he's calling you a retard, Amy. And I was fine with that. I was totally fine with that. But I think a common misconception about people that support Trump is that, like, oh, like, Trump supporters are just racist and, like, they hate Mexicans and all that. I mean, I don't hate Mexicans. I mean, maybe a lot of Trump supporters do hate Mexicans, but I don't. But it's like, I can understand, like, how they get that reputation, but I think that people are a lot more versatile. You know, it's so easy to lump everybody in the same category if you, like, you think you disagree with somebody. Like, if you don't like a particular political person, it's easy to be like, oh, well, all the people that support this motherfucker are just stupid, you know? For example, like, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I think she's really dumb. And there are plenty of people that like her. Now, this could be because they like the stuff that she says, or this could be because they think she's pretty, or this could be because they think that they like her attitude, or they like the way that she goes about expressing what she expresses, you know. Like, there are different reasons for everything, so you don't want to just assume that, like, oh, well, you're just dumb if you like this person. And if you look at the media and you look at the way that these people are represented, it's like, it's really hard to judge people for having the beliefs that they do if they're wrong, because, you know, everything's a big old lie. So can you really blame people for being, like, sucked into something? I mean, I hate it too. You guys know I hate the sheep, but I still have that understanding, though. And I think that that's something that more people need. They need to have that understanding. And they wouldn't be so angry if they did. Because they know that pretty much everybody in this country is duped. Because they've been told a bunch of lies their entire life from all these different outlets, you know? So it's like, what chance do these people really have to figure things out? And you really have to be like a think outside the warehouse kind of gal, such as yours truly. That was a term coined by my one of my favorite comics in the comedy scene, John Hickok. He said that I think outside the warehouse. Well, it's like, yeah, you have to be one of those types of people to like really see it for what it is, you know? Most people aren't like that because they don't have a personality disorder, courtesy of adrenochrome. But I don't know. It's like me and Chris Reeves were talking about it tonight. Blue-haired comic. We were talking about how like trauma can be like a really good thing because it can like teach you how to develop resilience, and then when you develop resilience, like a lot of stress isn't stress at all. And so a lot of people that are complaining the most, it's because they have experienced the least possible amount of trauma, and so they have no idea what that's like. And so they freak the fuck out if anything's the slightest bit stressful, you know? And now's our chance where we can laugh at those people and be like, ha ha ha, you weren't molested, ha ha ha. You had it good and you have no idea what it's like to be sad or live a difficult life, you know? You don't know what that's like. Dude, I gotta do this joke about how everybody should be molested. Because if you believe in equality, everybody needs to have the same level of trauma, okay? If everybody has the same level of trauma, the haves and the have-nots would be the same, okay? You have any idea how many people get offended by that joke? No, that's a joke. That's an actual joke. It's not a bit. That's a joke. It's a joke that's based off of a bit. A bit being a bit of my life. Got more coasters. You guys? Isn't that exciting? You come to my house, I'll pour you a drink, and you can use a coaster. Perks of coming to Crazy Town, y'all.